Here's some Tally says, hey Pat, recently you have said we're in a breeder's market. I've had really limited success on breeding for profit. I've watched your vids in the past. Could you do 1 or 2 examples today to show where the value is in the current market? I'm gonna be honest, man. I've shown off so many breeds for profit in recent streams, stream recaps, videos. I have a video coming out soon on a specific Kanto starter that's really good for profit right now. But you know what? There's so much room for breeding for profit. Let's go ahead. Let's do it. Sure. After this encounter, I will go. Let's do some more, man. Because I think it's good. Like, I like when new players are like, or not new, even like new to whatever players, right? Whatever players are like, hey man, you said this is good for profit, but I'm not having that success. You know, are you wrong? Or was it? I like to take that as a challenge and go try to show them, you know, what to do. So you know what? Let's go ahead and try to find a breed for profit, right? Let's go through my general process. I would appreciate this too. I'm kind of new. Absolutely, man. Okay, so here we go. I've got my first things first, grab your flame body Pokemon, your Chandelure. And then second, you want to figure out what Pokemon are good to breed for profit. And I have a video on that I'm going to watch myself to show you guys. If you watch my guides and watch my videos, it should just work and you should make profit. So let's check it out. So I'm just going to straight up Google what Pokemon to breed for profit PokeMMO. And we're going to see what comes up. Oh, Patrouski video. Best Pokemon to breed for profit. Let's watch it. Alrighty, so here is the video. I'm going to go ahead and I'm going to skip through, right? So we're going to see what this annoying guy has to say, what Pokemon he could possibly recommend to breed for profit. He talks about rubber band effect in the market. Of course, most used Pokemon, popular PVM Pokemon. I'm going to skip through the video a little bit because I know that a lot of people watch money making method videos, only watch the first few minutes and then go do those, as opposed to maybe going to the end, maybe going to the later parts of the videos and seeing what other methods could be used. Things like egg move Pokemon, things like Rotom here in these little end sections. So I'm going to go with Rotom today. We're going to see, I've had really, really good consistent success with breeding Rotom for profit. So since this dumb little YouTuber says, you know what, you can make some profit breeding Rotoms. Look at Rotom's base price right now. What the hell is happening? Dude is 15K a piece. Let's see. If I search for 20 plus in these stats like this, we're going to find these mild nature, almost usable, 25 plus. No special attack stat though, but this is pretty solid. I might want to go ahead and grab this mild one. We'll see for 15K. See if there's something else better. I think that's going to be ideal. I think that's going to be the best. We're going to go ahead and grab that for 15K. We're going to keep track of the cost here. Let me go ahead and, so 15K right now is the total cost of our starting breed. We're going to go ahead and look for other Dittos. Dittos are super, super cheap right now. So I'm going to go ahead and do 20 plus in defense. Special defense, keep those solid stats like that. We could try to high roll the speed here. That might be what I try to do. Let's go ahead and see. So we're looking for Ditto. Probably going to be our best bet here. 25K for this Ditto. Let's look around a little more. The scary thing is the speed. Do I want to high roll it? Right here, it's 9. So I can try to high roll this one for 9K, which is pretty darn cheap for that. I think I'm going to go ahead and rock with it. Yep. So far, we spent 10K. We're going to do plus, what's the math on this then? Plus 10K, plus 20K. We're going to grab a brace really quick. What's the bracer I'm grabbing here? Special attack brace. So we're going to grab that. So that's plus 20K onto our cost. So far we've paid 35K for this breed. We're going to go ahead and put these in the daycare, man. See how this goes. So here we go. If we high roll the speed, that'd be super good. We get a 31 special attack, 20 plus in other stats. A nature roll would be sick. We're going to go ahead and make our first egg and then see where this goes from here. All right, and while that egg is hatching, let's just go ahead and breed another Pokemon, because it's always good while your eggs are hatched, while you're doing it, to go ahead and start other breeds. Now, the question is, what's a good Pokemon we could breed right now for profit? Raids are... Beldum, I always have really good success with Beldum. I'm going to be totally honest. So let's see if I can find a decent Beldum. Typical strategy of 20 plus in every stat. 8K right there, where the other cheapest is 21K. I might go ahead and grab that. We'll see. 8K. You know what? It's pretty hard to go wrong with that, I think. We're going to grab that for 8K. So far we spent... We're gonna do the cost of both of these breeds. And then we'll go ahead and see how much we sell them for at the very end. So this Beldum, let's go ahead and go buy a breeder. Let's find ourselves a nice Ditto, 20 plus in the stats, like so. We're going to check for 31 attack. 16k, 17k. Let's check 31 speed. See if it gets a little better. Nope. It's worse, which makes sense. 17k for this. They can even high roll the speed there on that one. That's perfect. I'm going to buy that. So that's plus 17k plus 27k. So far for both of these breeds, this is after the brace. This is including the brace cost. So far for both of these breeds, I've spent 70k, right? Which is pretty darn solid. Let's go put these in the daycare, man. I'm going to let both of these egg hatch. See how this comes out. Yep. Perfect. Let's see how these comes out. These are 2 breeds, which you could do in around 10 to 15 minutes pretty easily. Now, keep in mind for the Beldum, how much did I spend on that the Beldum alone, right? 8k, 17k. So what's the math on that? I'm terrible at math. Let's do 9k plus 20. So what is that? 26k plus the brace, 37k. So even on just the Beldum alone, I spent 37k, and that's not including. So I spent 37k, not including. To be fair, I should actually buy this Beldum and do a breed with this. Got that beautiful nature. I might make some huge profit on that. You know what? We'll buy that. I don't know if I'll include that as part of the challenge. It's so good, but we'll see. But I'm gonna be able to sell this. I bought it for 37k on the breed. I'm gonna be able to sell it for 50k or 40k pretty easily, make a very small profit. But if that speed high rolls or I get a good nature, then it becomes really ridiculous, right? So much of breeding is about making small wins here and there, you know, small wins, small like 5 to 15k breeds, and then eventually hoping for that one big roll. So this Rotom, let's go ahead and price check this. Now, you'd probably want to breed this one more time to get the speed IV up. It's probably gonna be more profit if you breed it one more time, but let's go ahead and see. 31, just if we were to sell it like this. Let's do Rotom, one of the most desired Pokemon in all of PokeMMO. Now this one's not exactly comparable. This one's 2 times 31, as you can see. But I'd probably price this at 50, 60k, like super easily. And once again, how much should I pay for this? Much less than that, like much less. So probably making an easy 15, 20k on this, but I'm gonna go ahead and actually double breed this. We'll keep track of this cost once again. We'll keep going on the same breed. So let's grab a Ditto. So now we're going to do 20 plus in these stats. Grab ourselves a Ditto. We're not going to have nature, unfortunately, but that's okay. 23k. Do we have any better stats? Worth paying a little more. Like this is 25 plus. It's a lot better. It's 2k more, so we're going to do that. So plus 25k onto the price, plus 10 or plus 20k, sorry. We're going to do 95k plus 20k here for the double braces that I'm about to buy for this breed. So let's do 31 speed, 31 special attack. We're going to put this on the Rotom, this on the Ditto. See how this comes out. It's going to be beautiful. We're going to have to nature roll here, but just really easy profits. If you understand what Pokemon are good, you don't have to understand what Pokemon are good to breed, because I've done videos on it, you know. The harder part is just the flexibility and actually taking the information and then applying it yourself. And you need experience. You have to practice breeding. You have to look over the market a ton to learn stuff. Like practice makes, you know, experience. It makes things better. So there we go. There's the Beldum, and we're going to do the same exact thing we just did with the Rotom. We're just making 2 very similar Pokemon, right? The Rotom's going 31 speed and special attack with 20 plus. The Beldum's going 31 physical attack, you know, and speed. So let's go ahead and look for a Ditto for this guy. We're going to do 20 plus in each stat like this. We're randomly rolling both of the natures. Very similar situation. See if we could go 25. Well, to be fair, most of these aren't honestly that high. I want to make them a little better if possible, and that's not really worth it. I think I'll just go the cheapest one. So plus 23k, and then we'll do plus 43k, right? 23 plus 2 braces, so plus 43k on the cost here for this breed. So keep in mind, in total, right? We'll do physical attack on Beldum. Here we go on Ditto. In total, both of these breeds have costed me 158k. In total, both of them have costed me that, right? Let's see what I can sell just one of them for, right? So this is guaranteed coming out as a Beldum with 31 attack, 31 speed, 20 plus. We don't know the nature yet. We don't know the nature, but this is just bare minimum, right? Bare minimum, right? Look at this, guys. This one's adamant, to be fair. to be fair, there's just so few. Okay, to be fair, this price isn't accurate. What I'd probably sell this Beldum for, I'll be honest with you guys, what I'd probably sell this Beldum for is around 100k, maybe 120, right? But the fact that I'm able to sell one of these for 100 to 120, when I spent 160 on both, I'm probably selling both for around that price, right? So I'm probably making, for after listing fee, post listing fee, probably making 40 to 60k profit on these two breeds, which took 5 to 15 minutes. It's really not like, and once again, a lot of this is a lot easier for me because I've spent so much time practicing and learning this. I make it look easy because I do have the experience, but you guys can reach this state as well, and I want to always empower people and give them the tools and the knowledge to be able to do this. Breeding for profit is so insane in PokeMMO. It's so not always that good, but it's so insane right now, you know. Chat's saying shiny incoming. I appreciate the positivity today, rooting for that. But yeah, breeding for profit, especially with Dittos. I look at like genderless Pokemon like Rotoms and Beldums. God damn, dude, Dittos with good IVs are so ridiculously cheap right now. It's just, I really encourage you to go for that stuff. So yeah, thank you guys for, we're gonna wait for both these eggs to hatch, and we'll see if any of them get a nature roll, and that'll be even more profit. But thank you guys for watching this little mini video. I love challenges like this. If you want to come challenge one of my opinions or one of my guides or ideals in my stream, dude, I love it. It's so fun for me to I'm not trying to I'm trying to prove someone wrong. Tally wasn't trying to say something mean. He was just asking for help, and it's like, oh, this is a perfect time. This is a good teaching experience, right? Relaxed nature, that's usable. It's not perfect. It's not always ideal. But Rotom washes, I actually go relaxed on a lot of my Rotom washes. That nature is usable. That nature is usable. Let's go see what this Rotom would sell for. Because minus speed, having slower speed on a Rotom can actually be relevant, even though, sorry, when I speed it, you know, IV is kind of funny. But having lower speed can be relevant because of slower vault switches, right? So, okay, let's check this out. Let's see what it goes for. 20 plus in stats like this. Rotom for below. So bare minimum, once again, this is exactly what I estimated it. Bare minimum, I'm selling both these Pokemon for 100k. I'm probably selling this Rotom for a little bit more because I think Relax is usable. I'd probably go 120k on it. I would evaluate this Rotom. Final price check, I would end up selling this Rotom for, honestly, I could go 140. I'm gonna be honest, I would end up selling this for 140 actually. I'm gonna keep it. Usually semi-comps like this, 140, 150k. So I would end up selling this for 140, 150k. Especially if I like EV trained it and XP trained it. So pretty solid. Let's see how the Beldum comes out. All right, here is the Beldum. It also came out relaxed, funnily enough, which is like kind of usable with the 31 speed. It's up to certain people. Once again, we're gonna price check this. We kind of already did price check this, but we'll do it kind of quickly. I would go ahead and sell this for. I would sell this for. Let's see. I would sell this for 100 and. I would probably sell both for 120 to 140. Somewhere between. So if I take the middle ground of that, let's do. Let's even just assume. Let's assume hyper low end. Let's assume I sell both of these for 120k, right? And then we'll also take out listing fee, right? So it'll be, let's say 110k each, right? That's our profit. So 220k minus the 158k cost, right? I spent 15 minutes, guys, on these breeds. 62, maybe less. It also, I like didn't do other breeds in the, like I could have done more breeds. Breeding for profit, like the more you can mentally handle and the more you can like multitask, your profits can just reach insane numbers when breeding for profit. There you go. 62, and your capital is important. Your upfront capital to be able to buy more breeds. 62k Pokeyen made in around 5 to 15 minutes on these breeds. It's super solid. It's super easy. If these were to roll out even better natures, it could have been better. You could then go EV train these and XP train these if you like doing that for more profits. They would sell for way more. Yeah, breeding for profits, super good. Hopefully this was helpful and informative, and if it was, make sure to like this video. It helps out tremendously. Dislike if not, that's okay. Subscribe to the channel for daily Pokemon videos. Follow me on Twitch for streams Monday through Thursday at 12 p.m. ET. Discord's down below, and if you want to go above and beyond, there's financial links down below. Thank you guys so much. Hopefully it was helpful. Thanks for watching. Hey, thanks so much for watching the entire video all the way to the end. I really appreciate that, and I hope it was a positive asset to your day. And I also want to quickly say extra thank you to everybody whose name is on this list and goes above and beyond and allows me to do what I do. Thank you very much. Have a good one.